Hello, you guys. It's been a while, but we're back. This is Brianna from Diva blog, and I want to talk a little bit about SWV, the season overall. Last night capped off the first season of SWV's Reunited. I just want to talk a little bit about what I thought about the show and what could have been better, what could have been said, what could have been done. First off, the group is trying to come back. The group came out with an album, I think, in 2005. I remember seeing them in either it was Jet or Ebony magazine that I saw them in. And that's when I was like, wow, SWV is coming back. That album, of course, obviously, did not go well because lack of management, lack of marketing, and who knows what else. But the season's biggest issue is the sisters actually trying to be sisters. And it's shocking to me because I know girl groups have drama, but this girl group seemed to never have been united in the first place. So how can you get reunited if you've never been united? And Coco is the lead singer, and to me she's the biggest diva and a bit annoying. Because she wants to do what she wants to do, and honestly she don't feel like, in my opinion, she feels like Taj and Lily needs her. And that becomes an issue when you're in a group for the simple fact that it's a group. And yes, one person is going to outshine another, but it shouldn't be each other trying to outshine each other. And that's crazy to me. But Coco is baffled, and she's battling between, do I do solo album and SWV? Do I still want to do SWV? That's her question. To me, that seems to be the big deal because Coco wants to do a gospel album. SWV is not gospel, and they don't have anything gospel. They had, great hits, and they were known for bringing that sex appeal. But basically what I think about the season is that if there is a next season, they need to be more focused on being a group and actually reuniting if there is a reunion between the group. Coco needs to realize that, yes, she is the lead singer, but FYI, and to be honest, SWV is struggling. Let's just keep it real. And nobody has time for this person, that person to be a diva when at the end of the day, all of them are struggling and all of them are having a hard time with getting signed and getting into this day and age sound. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest issue with music. If you were an artist, a group in the 90s, you have to find the right sound in order to be a group, an artist of 2014. 2013, you got to be that right artist to be able to adjust to what's happening music wise nowadays. Because if you take a song that's happening nowadays, it sounds nothing like what happened in the 90s. So it is very important that you find the right sound and you work together to find the right sound. But last night it all came boiling down because Taj's issue was that they weren't sure. She wasn't sure if she would have to move to New York because her husband was thinking about taking a job there. Luckily, he didn't. So Taj is clear. She's ready for SWV Reunited. Lily, she been ready. She came in it ready. Ain't been no changes. Coco, she decides, I want to do gospel and I want to do SWV. I want us to reunite. But then it all came tumbling down when they were unable to get out of their contract with their previous label, Mass Appeal, and they were trying to get into a contract record deal with Sony, who wanted them. So Sony does not want to sign them, of course, because you can't be signed to two labels like that, not just different ones like that. And that's when Coco says, okay, no, I don't want to work with Marcus, who's with Mass Appeal. She says, I don't want to work with Marcus. And if I have to work with Marcus, then that may mean the end of SWV because I'm not doing it. That's basically what she said. And to me, it's crazy because in one breath, you're saying you want to stay with SWV. You want SWV to go to these heights and do these things. But then you constantly backing out, which she has been doing that all season, constantly backing out of everything. She got this going on. She got that going on. Her and Lily decide to go get surgeries right before the tour. I mean, to me, that's crazy. That's really crazy. And Coco, to me, honestly, she needs to get it together. And she needs to realize that anybody, at this stage and point, anybody can be replaced. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what's going to happen with SWV. I think they had a good first season. I like the show. But they're going to have to learn how to work together and be together as a unity. And Coco needs to realize that she's not the queen of anything. I mean, just to be honest, she's not the queen of anything. She's a good singer. Don't get me wrong. She sounds better than the rest of them. I've heard them, and definitely she sounds better, but she is not the only person that can sing in the world. She's not the only person that can come up and that can be SWV, because at this point, I'm sure there's a lot of people, a lot of artists that mind singing in SWV. So last night I was kind of upset because they left us hanging with the finale, because it ended with them arguing and we didn't know what happened next. So I guess hopefully there is a next season, because the next season will give us more detail as to what's happening. So it's really, really important that they do bring back a second season. But we'll just have to wait and see. But I mean, I really don't have much to say. It's been the same thing consistently throughout the whole season with SWV. You know, to do a comeback, trying to do a comeback, to do the tour, not do the tour. You know, a lot of different things. But I really just touched on the things that were most important. And yeah, I want to thank WeTV for bringing SWV back on the scene. So that's good. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about SWV, and I'll just update you guys if there is a season 2. I'll put it on the blog under entertainment, and let you know that if there is a season 2 or not. I guess I'll look into that. But yeah, thank you guys for listening, and have a great day. Again, this is Brianna from Diva Tea.